Hello viewers, welcome back to Ohio Airgun Shooter. On today's video, we're going to take another look at the KWC Uzi submachine gun. This is a 4.5 millimeter CO2 powered replica of the 9 millimeter Uzi. It is full auto, so it's semi and full auto. Again, it shoots the 4.5 millimeter or 1.177 caliber steel BBs. I did do a review on this when I got it. However, we're just going to do some more velocity numbers. I don't think I had the when I first did it, I believe I just used the X-Radar chronograph. So I'm going to run it over the other chronograph that I have and see what kind of numbers we get on that, and maybe just do a little bit of plinking indoors. It's cold and rainy out today, so we'll just have a little fun indoors. So I will use full auto, but I'll probably just do it in bursts, because instead of just doing a mag dump, it just seems to shoot better in bursts. That way you just don't use up all the CO2 at once. For those of you who do not know, it is blowback. It says here it has adjustable hop up, but I don't believe so, since it's just the steel BB version. Manual safety. It is a mixture of plastic and metal. Magazine capacity is 25 rounds. Again, a 12-gram CO2 capsule. And on here it has meters, has a velocity of 101 meters per second. My chronograph does read meters per second, so, but we'll do feet per second. Let me see on the manual if it has the feet per second on it. It's in metric. Get this out of the way for a second. Has an energy. Velocity 101 meters per second, so it's all in metric. But we'll do feet per second. Yeah, everything's in the metric system on here. But again, it says it has hop up. I don't believe it does. I don't know of any actual steel BB versions that do. If it does, that'd be cool. But we'll just do some shooting. I think that chronograph, I don't think it does doesn't record like rounds per second or vice versa, rounds per minute or whatever it is. But we'll just have a little fun today. So let me get it out of the box. We'll take another look at it real quick. Again, this is the 4.5 millimeter steel BB version. A selector switch, safe, and then semi, and then full auto. It does have a working trigger safety. It has your strap rings here. You can put rings and put a strap on it if you want. Full size drop out magazine, very heavy magazine. Make sure it is locked in there, because if it falls out and lands on your foot without shoes on, it will hurt. And if it's concrete floor, you may damage it. So make sure that baby is locked in there, because it will hurt. Does hold 25 rounds. I have 2. Ordered an extra one. So I already got some Hornet A BBs loaded up. These are steel. They're also by Umrex. They're Hornet A, but they're branded like they're imported, distributed by Umrex USA here in the US. I do have a 12-gram CO2 cartridge already installed. I have a Crossman in here. So I got this out today because I was watching some movies yesterday. The movie Friday, where they were doing the drive-by. They had one of these, and you know, this is pretty much the Hollywood villain favorite gun to use. What else was I watching? I saw they had one in. Forget. But you know, you see a lot of Hollywood movies, old TV shows. This was pretty much the weapon of choice for the perps. Does have a fold-out stock. It's made of metal. Top part is metal. There's some plastic. Trigger's plastic. The barrel cover here is metal. This is all metal. So it's got a nice mixture. It doesn't feel cheap at all. So I had fun shooting it before, so I'm sure we'll have some more fun today. So let me go get the chronograph set up, and we'll shoot it across, and we'll get some numbers, and then we'll do some more target testing. I did some before, but we'll do some plinking too. Here's the barrel. It's recessed in there. It's nice. I believe this comes off. All this comes out. You can pretty much dismantle it, take it apart, field strip it, whatever. I haven't gotten that far yet. So, again, it does have a working trigger safety. Or, yeah, grip safety here. So, it will not fire without it. It is empty. I don't have anything in it. So, it does have to just charge it by pulling this back. If you don't have that, it won't fire. Even when it's on fire or auto, it won't. Safety on it totally locks out the trigger. So gotta have, it's a very stiff selector switch safety. Trigger's not that bad. So all right, already got it loaded up with CO2. Let me get set up, and we'll run some numbers. All right, I got my chronograph set up, locked into feet per second, shooting it at a cardboard box with a bunch of plastic shopping bags. Perfect backstop for low-powered BB guns and airsoft guns. Got the Uzi, loaded magazine, locked in. It's on safe. So let's get some first shots over the chronograph. we're empty. So you had a wide variety of numbers there. It's not the most efficient CO2 powered BB gun. Started out high and just kind of dropped, leveled off for a little bit, and then just continued to drop. A lot of that due to CO2 cooldown. It does have a very powerful blowback. So I mean, how much CO2 is wasted with that? That was 25 rounds. So what we can do now is just do a little target practice and maybe some bear cam plinking just for fun. Okay, back for some target testing. I'm just going to be using these used up peel targets. I just kind of save these. A lot of times I have the dots left over, but these make good little targets because you can just put one little dot in the middle and just reuse them. So I'll tell you what, we'll start with the big one. Find out where we're shooting. Again, I got this little box. I got this clip tape. Makes a good little target holder. You set this down so I can use two hands. Just like that. Pretty cool. Wherever you can save money, do it, right? So I'm only at a distance of about 6.5 yards. Probably closer to 6. Actually, I can pull this back some more. Right there. I'll be a little more than 6. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few shots so you can kind of see the blowback action. If you can see it, it's just got that little port right here. But I'll do that, and then we'll go to the target testing. So let's get set up here. I'll just be using this ammo can kind of for a rest. Now I forget which one of these I had used, but I got 2 of them. They're both charged up with CO2. We'll just use this one. See, it won't even charge with the safety on. So make sure to put that safety on. We'll do some full auto or semi-auto blowback, and then some full auto. Semi-auto. We are recording, make sure. Very hard blowback. Okay, some full auto. I'll just do burst though. Very hard recoil. Back to auto, full or semi-auto. We're out. It does lock back, but you can still fire it. This kind of has more of a slam fire type of feel, recoil. So blowback action. So the bolt will always be open as it fires. I think that's true to the actual firearm. Safety on, check magazine. All right, let's go set up for the target. Okay, I reloaded the magazine I just used. You can't really see the blowback very good. It's awful dark in there. I mean, this piece stays open, but I mean, you can see it a little bit, but all right. Get ready for the target testing. We'll do some target shooting, and then we'll do some beer cans, and then maybe we'll take care of a bad guy. So here we get this set up good. Kind of at an angle, so I don't any ricochets. Shouldn't be with the cardboard box, but this way it's at an angle. Shouldn't hit anything. So all right, I'll try to aim right about here and see what we got from 6.5 yards, probably closer to 6. So the furnace is on. It is 70 degrees Fahrenheit in here, so it's pretty warm for CO2. So let's get to shooting. I'll do some semi, like about half of the magazine, and then we'll finish it off in bursts. Or I'll just do one magazine semi, and then we'll do full auto bursts with the second magazine. Not bad. Actually, you know what? That was 26 rounds, so you can actually fit 26 in here, because even with the follower, you still have a little bit of play, and the spring isn't bound up that bad. So, I mean, you could do 25, but 26 fit perfectly with no problems. So, a little low, but not a bad group. So, let's try some full auto. Let me switch targets. And I'll switch to the other magazine. Nice thing about having two magazines is that while one's warming back up, you have a second one already warm. Now this will be full auto, but it will be bursts. So let me zoom in a little bit better here. I may aim a little higher, that way I'm not hitting the cardboard. Well, that used up the rest of the CO2. I have, it's There's a few BBs left, but we ran out of CO2. This was the first magazine that I used most likely. But, definitely opened up. Still kind of low. We were released on paper. So, this one's pretty much done. Let me see if I get anything else out of it. Probably not. Nope, that's it. So let me swap out magazines and we'll do a little plinking with some cans. Alright, okie dokie. Beer can set up, let's do some plinking. A little bit more light. This is one of the same magazines that already had a CO2 in it. We'll just shoot in semi-auto. Now full. I just took care of all the CO2. Yeah. Got some penetration. Watch out for the sharp edges. That ripped that one pretty good. Almost looked like a side graze. Same thing on this one. More sharp edges. Just very careful. If you're shooting cans with young kids, do not let them handle these. Alright, a little bonus target test. Hang on. Alrighty, anybody remember this guy from one of my previous videos? He's a villain. So, let's turn the tables. How about the good guy with the Uzi for once? So, see if I get some face shots. He's got the mask on. Let's just see what kind of damage we can do. I mean, say an intruder comes in and that's all you got. You know, full auto, pepper him to the face, hit a couple rounds into the eye. You know, what kind of damage might you do? Who knows? But I'm not saying use it for home defense, but you know, hey. I mean, 25 rounds to the face and eyes might hurt. Okay, we're all ready. Let me get some more light here. Take care of the bad guy. I'll zoom out. Well, I should try turning it the other way. So let me end this video and then I'll do it at a different angle. Alrighty, I switched to vertical. Get this a little higher. I don't know if you will be able to see where I'm hitting. I mean, I can get a little closer, but we'll go back through and we'll see where all my shots landed. I'm going to start with the face first and then just kind of work my way down. Face, shoulder, heart area, the privates, and then down there at the leg, upper leg, above the kneecap, right around the kneecap area. But hey, let's take care of this guy. I installed a fresh CO2 in each magazine, 25 rounds. Again, when you make sure that magazine's in there nice and tight, or else it's going to fall out. So again, I'll start with the face and work my way down. And I'll shoot in bursts. All out. Spent that Maggie, those two CO2 cartridges really quick. I was at close range, probably about 5 yards, but got some shoulder, some to the chest. I actually went from the face down and then back up to the shoulder, and then landed some down there in the privates, definitely in the kneecaps. Those landed pretty good. Nice little tight group there, not bad. But let's take a look at the face. You can see I hit a couple above the eye there. So, I mean, your aim would have to be really good to hit them in the eye, but, I mean, a pep rain to the face, you know, they might change their mind. I don't know. Some of them actually went through. I guess, right there. See if we can get that out of there. Oh, yeah. Got penetration through the cardboard, at least. Don't ask me where I got this mask. I think my father-in-law got a bunch of them somewhere, and he gave me a pair of them. But I just use them for fun. But not bad. Let's look at this face. Hey, between the eyes, that's not a bad group. I missed the eyes, but hey, that still might hurt a little bit. But all right, let me wrap this up and just give you my final thoughts. So there you have a little velocity testing and some fun target shooting with the KWC Uzi submachine gun. Definitely loads of fun. I mean, just it was very, very fun. There's some steel on here somewhere, but maybe not. I can stick my little smiley. There, we'll just stick it right there. So definitely something that will put a smile on your face, especially with the happy switch there. But I mean, group wise, it was there a little bit for, you know, such a short barreled full auto submachine gun. I mean, I would definitely recommend just shooting it in bursts instead of just mag dumping every time. It's a little bit more pleasurable of a shooting experience. So either stick to semi, or if you do go to full, just try bursts. Now I wish there was a way you could add an adapter to this, and maybe, I don't know if they make something, would that even work, to where you could, I don't need the light, run an 88 gram or 90 gram CO2 canister into this somehow with an adapter. I mean, would the CO2 fill in here? I mean, would it work that way? I don't know the concept, because I know the piercing pin is in here, but if you have a 12 gram CO2 with some kind of adapter, but then again, how would it, I'm not sure how that would work. But I'm sure you could fill it up somehow, couldn't you? By an adapter, and then just screw it in the bottom. That way you have more CO2 for your shots. It would be awful long, but I don't know. Maybe somebody can play with that and figure that out. I mean, I did have this adapter for a 90 gram for a paintball. I mean, it fits, but it has the check valve in there, so even if I do put no air, no gas will come out of the end here. And I don't know if this would even seal. And the thread's right. I mean, it's a perfect thread. It just, I can't, like I said, it has the check valve in there, so I can't do anything with that. But that would be an interesting concept, that extend this and just, you know, increase your CO2 capacity for longer shooting sessions. That'd be fun. But anyways, thanks for watching. I hope it was fun for you. It was definitely fun for me. And if you're thinking about getting one, I would say do so. It is a lot of fun. So with spring in a few months and the warmer weather, definitely be something to look into. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.